I've had clients describe NBC as hell, as the worst conditions they've been in.
And I remember, like, I don't know if you know what his voice sounds like, but like, I felt like I was in the presence of his monster inside.
There's a rumor circulating the internet, and it's one of those stories that seems too crazy to be true. But as with many things in Hollywood, the more outrageous it sounds, the more plausible it becomes. Imagine this, a secret underground tunnel network connecting the homes of some of the biggest names in entertainment, with Diddy's sprawling mansion at the heart of it. And what if these tunnels weren't just convenient passageways for celebrities to sneak around undetected, but were allegedly part of something much, much darker?
Puff Daddy flipped out regarding Michael Jackson at a party in Los Angeles. Apparently, a bunch of celebrities got together and they were having a tribute party for Michael Jackson. And one of Michael Jackson's songs was playing. What was the name of the song?
A Man in the Mirror.
Man in the Mirror was playing. There we go. And, you know, the celebrities like Queen Latifah, Wesley Snipes, Hill Harper, they were all dancing, having a good time to his music.
It sounds like something out of a movie, right? But let's not forget that the Hollywood elite has always thrived on secrecy and exclusivity. Private clubs, hidden rooms, and backdoor dealings are all part of the mystique. So why not underground tunnels? The story starts with Sean Diddy Combs, one of the most recognizable names in the music industry. We all know him for his chart-topping hits, his flashy lifestyle, and his seemingly endless empire. But recently, Diddy's name has been dragged into the spotlight for very different reasons. In March 2024, federal agents raided his Los Angeles and Miami homes as part of an investigation that uncovered something far more bizarre than anyone could have expected: a network of underground tunnels connecting Diddy's properties to other major Hollywood landmarks. And here's where things get really wild. One of these tunnels reportedly leads directly to Michael Jackson's former estate. Yes, you heard that right. Michael Jackson's house.
Took Sean Diddy Combs into custody. He's seen in this video entering the Park Hyatt Hotel in Midtown Manhattan with others when agents from Homeland Security Investigations approach and separate him. They place Combs under arrest and lead him out the front door in handcuffs.
Now, before we dive deeper into what this all means, let's take a step back and look at some history, because this isn't the first time that rumors of hidden passageways and secret tunnels have popped up in Hollywood. In fact, these whispers date back to the 1970s, when rumors swirled about the Playboy Mansion being at the center of its own network of underground tunnels. Supposedly, these tunnels connected the infamous mansion to the homes of Hollywood legends like Jack Nicholson and Warren Beatty, allowing them to slip in and out of Hugh Hefner's lavish parties without the prying eyes of the press. Whether those tunnels were real or just a clever myth to add to the allure of the Playboy Mansion, we'll never know for sure. But what we do know is that these kinds of rumors have never fully gone away.
Guys, they found underground tunnels at Diddy's homes. This was first brought up by Shadow of Ezra, where he talked about the underground tunnels in Diddy's luxurious Los Angeles mansion. It was an underwater swimming tunnel leading to a mysterious grotto, reminiscent of an ancient and modern human use of caves.
Fast forward to 2024, and the idea of secret tunnels resurfaced in the most shocking way imaginable, centered around Diddy. According to reports, when federal agents raided Diddy's Homey Hills estate in Los Angeles, they found evidence of an underground passageway. This wasn't just any tunnel. It was reportedly designed to connect his home to other key locations in the city, including the homes of other celebrities. The most jaw-dropping connection, of course, was to Michael Jackson's former home. The implications here are staggering. Could it be that some of the most powerful figures in the entertainment industry were moving through an invisible network, completely undetected by the public? And, even more importantly, what were these tunnels being used for? This is where things start to take a darker turn.
We all saw it posted yesterday all over our social media pages. Cassie filed a lawsuit in New York City against Diddy.
Yikes.
She's claiming she was stuck in a decade-long cycle of abuse.
It's no secret that Diddy's reputation has been taking hits for years. He's been involved in various lawsuits, and numerous individuals have come forward with disturbing allegations against him. But now, these new revelations about tunnels have sparked fresh speculation. Some are saying that these passageways weren't just for privacy. They were used to transport people to and from exclusive gatherings. And when we say exclusive, we don't just mean high-profile parties. We're talking about events that allegedly took place behind closed doors, away from the public eye, and with a guest list that may have included some very big names.
And in this lawsuit, he claims that essentially P. Diddy was the Epstein of the rap industry.
And here's where Michael Jackson comes back into the picture. For years, conspiracy theories have circulated about the king of pop. While his passing was mourned by millions in 2009, there are those who believe that Michael Jackson never actually left us and that he's been living in secret ever since. It's a theory that pops up every now and then, and it's one that refuses to fade away. But with the discovery of this underground tunnel reportedly connecting Diddy's house to Jackson's, the theory has gained new momentum. Could Jackson have faked his passing and used these tunnels to escape the public eye? retreating into the safety of the hidden passageways that connect some of the most exclusive homes in Hollywood? There's no concrete evidence to support this, of course. But in the world of Hollywood conspiracy theories, that doesn't seem to matter much. The whispers grow louder every day, especially with some claiming that they've spotted Jackson alive in various locations over the years. Now, with the discovery of this underground network, those rumors have only intensified. The idea that Michael Jackson could still be alive using these tunnels to move around undetected has captured the imagination of millions. What's even more chilling is that some speculate the tunnels were used for more than just providing celebrities with an easy way to sneak from party to party. There are allegations, unproven but persistent, that these tunnels might have been involved in something far more sinister. Some people claim that the tunnels could have been used to transport individuals to secret events where things took place that would never be acceptable in the public eye. These are serious accusations, and while nothing has been confirmed, the rumors are spreading fast.
And a lot of the evidence, alleged evidence, that's been gathered in this case was from those 2 raids that were conducted on his personal homes in Miami and Los Angeles. And the indictment names the things seized that he allegedly made videos of these performances that have been named freak-offs.
One of the most shocking claims comes from those who believe that the tunnels were used to bring guests to private gatherings held at Diddy's home, events that weren't your typical Hollywood parties. Some even say that these gatherings were tied to a much larger network of individuals involved in questionable activities. It's the kind of rumor that sends shivers down your spine because it suggests that Hollywood's elite might be hiding more than just their personal lives. They could be hiding an entire underground system designed to protect their darkest secrets.
That clearly there is a criminal investigation underway and that they believe that there would be evidence of crimes in one or both of these homes.
Let's not forget that Diddy's house is located in Holmby Hills, one of the most exclusive neighborhoods in Los Angeles. This is the same area where the infamous Playboy Mansion stands, and it's not hard to draw connections between the rumors surrounding that mansion and the new allegations against Diddy. For decades, the Playboy Mansion has been the subject of speculation, with stories of secret tunnels leading to the homes of major stars. While some believe these stories were just part of the allure of the mansion, others think they were very real and served a much more practical purpose, allowing celebrities to move around without being seen. If such a system existed back then, it's not a stretch to think that something similar could be in place today.
The issue is, it seems as though he wants to kind of like exert power and dominance over people who don't really want it.
One source who claims to have worked at Diddy's home said that there were always rumors about hidden passageways beneath the property. Everyone talked about the tunnels. The source reportedly told investigators, "We knew there were areas of the house that were off limits. It's just the way things worked there." While this statement hasn't been confirmed, it certainly adds fuel to the fire.
Now, so what is next? Is he going to be in jail in this facility until the trial begins? Is there a chance he could, get moved earlier than that?
As of this moment, as of this hour, as of today, yes. But of course, as I mentioned earlier, they're going to be appealing this thing next to the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals to overturn the judge's order here to try and get him actually released to his mansion.
What makes this all the more interesting is that Diddy's home was raided just months after another high-profile lawsuit was settled. Cassie Ventura, Diddy's ex-girlfriend, had filed a lawsuit against him, and although it was settled out of court, the details that came to light during the proceedings were damning. Shortly after the lawsuit was settled, federal agents conducted their raid on Diddy's properties. Coincidence? Maybe. But the timing has led many to believe that there's more to the story than what meets the eye.
I think in federal court and for these charges, they would say it's routine, but in the public realm, this is very significant, just from who we associate Diddy being and everything we've seen him do over the decades. Like you said, this is quite the downfall to go from, we saw the mansions back in March that were raided by the feds. So to go from living in those mansions to being in a jail.
And what about Michael Jackson? There have always been strange coincidences and odd sightings reported by fans who are convinced that the King of Pop is still alive. Could these tunnels have played a part in allowing him to vanish from the public eye? Theories about Jackson's supposed secret life continue to swirl, and now that the connection between his home and Diddy's has been made, those theories are becoming harder to ignore.
Replete with very, very serious and salacious allegations, including allegations that Combs had cameras.
What's undeniable is that the discovery of these underground tunnels has reignited the debate about just how much we really know about the private lives of Hollywood's most powerful figures. If tunnels like these do exist, what else are they hiding? And what other locations might be connected? The idea that a secret passageway could connect some of the most famous homes in Los Angeles isn't just intriguing, it's downright chilling. In fact, some have speculated that the tunnels extend far beyond Diddy's home and Michael Jackson's estate. There are rumors that these passageways reach into other parts of Hollywood, connecting a web of hidden locations that have been used by celebrities for years. This is where things start to get even murkier, with stories of private clubs, secret gatherings, and an elite group of individuals who have managed to keep their activities hidden from the public for decades.
People at the top can manipulate what's going on with the people who are bickering and fighting.
What makes these theories even more tantalizing is the involvement of high-profile figures who have spoken out about the darker side of the entertainment industry. Celebrities like Ye and Ice Cube have both made public statements hinting at a shadowy network of power in Hollywood, one that controls much more than just the music and film industries. They've alluded to the fact that some of the most powerful people in entertainment are involved in a much bigger conspiracy, one that includes everything from controlling public narratives to covering up scandals.
Second option, I have you institutionalize again, where they medicate the crap out of you and you go back to zombie land forever. Play date.
West, for example, has repeatedly hinted at the existence of hidden forces within Hollywood. He's mentioned feds and secret deals that protect the most powerful figures in the industry from facing the consequences of their actions. Could this tunnel system be part of that hidden network? Could it have been used to transport individuals to secret gatherings where powerful people ensured that their dirty laundry stayed hidden? These are the kinds of questions that people are starting to ask. So, what we have is a story that continues to unfold. The discovery of these underground tunnels connecting Diddy's home to Michael Jackson's estate has opened the door to a whole new set of questions, and as more details emerge, it's becoming clear that this could be the tip of the iceberg. This isn't just about Diddy or Michael Jackson. It's about a network that seems to be deeply embedded within Hollywood, one that might be hiding more secrets than we could ever imagine. And that's where things really start to get interesting.
I'm talking about the club of gatekeepers that we all got to deal with.
And let us delve even deeper into the possibility that these tunnels are only a small part of a much larger and more sinister network. The claims of a secret society in Hollywood, one that uses its influence to control narratives, suppress stories, and maintain an iron grip on the entertainment industry, are not new. But with each new piece of information, the picture becomes a little bit clearer, and the reality of Hollywood's underbelly seems all the more unsettling. So what if these tunnels are just a piece of the puzzle? Let us dive into the idea that Diddy's mysterious network of underground passages is actually part of something much larger, a hidden web that Hollywood's elite use to maintain control, cover up scandals, and operate from the shadows. It's a thought that's both captivating and unnerving, and the deeper we go, the more it seems like this could be part of a vast secret society within Hollywood, pulling strings and shaping narratives in ways that most of us can hardly imagine. Here's where things take an even darker turn. As more stories and rumors surface, it is becoming harder to dismiss the idea that some of the entertainment industry's biggest names could be involved in a secret group with powerful influence. And this isn't just idle speculation. Over the years, there have been whispers, accusations, and even direct claims from people in the industry who say that the truth is out there, lurking just beneath the surface. This is not about individual bad actions. It is about a structure that allegedly exists to protect those who are part of it and to silence those who aren't.
But in this perverted, sick, twisted industry, these gatekeepers do hold access to certain levels, you know?
Take Ye, for example. He's not exactly a stranger to controversy, but over the last few years, he has been especially vocal about what he sees as the underbelly of Hollywood. He has repeatedly suggested that there are hidden forces working behind the scenes, controlling narratives we see in the media. According to Ye, powerful people in the industry are protected by deals with authorities, agreements that ensure they remain untouchable as long as they continue to play by the unwritten rules. He has even gone so far as to imply that some of the most high-profile celebrities are in on it, hinting that they are part of a larger, interconnected network that keeps the status quo in place.
Right? I ain't never been back to the hospital since 2015, but every time they say I'm crazy, it's just when I'm saying the truth.
And Ye is not alone. Ice Cube has also come forward with some eyebrow-raising claims. He has been open about his belief that the entertainment industry is being used to manipulate the public, and he has drawn connections between the record labels and private prisons. According to him, it is not just about the music or the movies. It is about pushing narratives that keep people distracted and divided, while those at the top continue to profit. It sounds like a wild theory, but Ice Cube has a point when he says, follow the money. Who benefits from keeping certain stories hidden and certain people in power? The answer might not be as far-fetched as it sounds.
Record company guys sit around and tell the artists, this is hot, say that, do this. We're going to have this guy write the lyrics.
Ice Cube's claims align with a long-standing theory in the hip-hop community, one that has been floating around for decades. According to this idea, there was a secret meeting in the early 90s where some of the most influential figures in the music industry allegedly conspired to promote certain themes in hip-hop music. The goal, to increase the prison population, which would in turn generate profit for those who had invested in private prisons. While there's no hard evidence to back this up, it is a theory that continues to pop up, especially among those who believe that the industry is far from innocent.
I don't think Ice Cube knows who the puppeteers are. He understands that there are puppeteers, and he can tell from his own experience both.
Then there's D1, a lesser-known rapper who has also made some pretty bold statements. He claims that he has been offered deals that came with strings attached, strings that would have required him to compromise his morals. He's talked about gatekeepers in the industry, people who hold power over who gets famous and who doesn't. According to D1, there are certain things you have to do if you want to reach the top, and not everyone is willing to pay that price. It's a chilling thought, but it fits with the idea that there might be more going on behind closed doors than most of us realize.
Then they will definitely do what they can to try to blackball you, yes. I don't doubt that people have attempted to blackball me.
When you add up these testimonies, it starts to paint a pretty disturbing picture. It's not just about individual cases of bad behavior. It's about an entire system that allegedly exists to protect those who are part of the inner circle. This secret society, if it does exist, could be using the power and influence of Hollywood to control the public and shape the culture in ways that benefit only a select few.
Signed to a major label, there's gatekeepers. If you're trying to get on certain media platforms to get interviewed, there's gatekeepers.
And this brings us back to Diddy. The fact that his home is connected to a network of tunnels is strange enough on its own. But when you consider the rumors about a larger secret society, it becomes even more sinister. If these tunnels are part of a broader network, it raises all sorts of questions about who else might be involved and what they might be hiding. Could this network extend beyond Diddy and Michael Jackson's estates, connecting a web of hidden locations across Hollywood? The thought is both intriguing and unsettling, and it raises the possibility that there's a lot more going on than meets the eye. As we consider these possibilities, it's worth noting that Diddy isn't the only one who has been accused of being part of this hidden society. Other major players in the entertainment industry have faced similar accusations over the years. R. Kelly, for instance, was accused of operating a secretive, predatory operation for years before the truth finally came to light. The same goes for other figures who have been exposed in recent scandals. It makes you wonder, are these just isolated cases, or are they part of something bigger? And let's not forget the rumors about the tunnels leading to the Playboy Mansion. The mansion has always been shrouded in mystery, with tales of wild parties, secret rooms, and hidden passageways. It's the kind of place where anything could happen, and for years, people have speculated about what really went on behind its doors. Now, with the discovery of Diddy's tunnels, it seems more likely than ever that there might be a connection between the two. After all, if these passageways really do connect multiple locations, who's to say they don't also link up with other high-profile estates around Los Angeles? The idea of a hidden network of tunnels that Hollywood's elite use to move around undetected is already fascinating. But when you add in the possibility of a secret society, it takes things to a whole new level. If these tunnels are real, they could have been used for all sorts of activities, meetings, gatherings, maybe even ceremonies that were never meant to be seen by the public. And if there's a secret society operating in Hollywood, it's likely that they would go to great lengths to keep their activities hidden. The tunnels would be the perfect way to do that, allowing members to move around without ever having to worry about being spotted by the press or the public. Some people might dismiss all of this as mere speculation, but there's something undeniably compelling about the idea of a hidden world operating right under our noses. Hollywood has always been a place of glamour and excess, but it has also been a place of secrets. For decades, the entertainment industry has been plagued by rumors of cover-ups, corruption, and abuse. And while some of those rumors have turned out to be true, others remain unconfirmed. But if there is any truth to these new allegations, it could change the way we think about Hollywood forever.
Well, if he really was filming everybody, I mean, he had a lot of people at those parties, right?
As we explore this dark side of Hollywood, it's impossible not to wonder how deep this goes. Are there other figures involved, people we would never suspect? And if so, how long have they been operating in the shadows, pulling the strings and keeping their secrets hidden? There are no easy answers, but one thing is for sure. The discovery of Diddy's tunnels has opened a door that may never be closed again. We may never know the full extent of what goes on behind the scenes in Hollywood, but the more we learn, the more it seems that there is a lot more going on than anyone wants us to know. And as we delve deeper into this tangled web, it's clear that these tunnels might be just the beginning. If there is a secret society operating in Hollywood, it's likely that they have other ways of keeping their activities hidden. They could have secret meeting spots, hidden rooms, maybe even entire buildings that are off limits to the public. And if that's the case, it raises the question, what else are they hiding? Are there other dark secrets lurking beneath the surface, waiting to be uncovered? The more we dig, the more questions we have, and the more it seems like we may only be scratching the surface of a much larger conspiracy.
You on a pathway to where you're going through all these gatekeepers who really ain't nobody in the big scheme of things on the totem pole of people within.
So what does all of this mean for Diddy? If these tunnels are indeed connected to a larger network, it could spell serious trouble for him. Not only does it suggest that he might be involved in something much bigger than anyone realized, but it also raises the possibility that others in Hollywood could be dragged down with him. If this secret society is as powerful as some believe, it's unlikely that they will go down without a fight. They have everything to lose, and they will do whatever it takes to protect themselves and their secrets.
But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, fuck you.
And that's where things get really interesting. If there is a secret society operating Hollywood, and if they are as powerful as they seem, then it's possible that we are only beginning to see the fallout. Diddy's tunnels might be just the tip of the iceberg, and as more information comes to light, we could be in for a series of shocking revelations. The idea that Hollywood's elite are part of a secret society is both fascinating and terrifying, and it raises all sorts of questions about who else might be involved. In the end, the only thing we can do is wait and see what happens next. The discovery of these tunnels has set off a chain reaction, and as more people start to dig into the story, it's likely that more details will come to light. Whether this secret society exists or not, one thing is clear: Hollywood is a place of secrets, and those secrets are starting to unravel. The question is, are we ready for what we might find? The answers might be closer than we think, and as the story continues to unfold, it's becoming clear that this is only the beginning. So, after hearing all of this, what do you think? Could these tunnels really be part of a hidden network used by Hollywood's elite? Or are these just wild theories that somehow stick around? And if there is a secret society operating behind the scenes, what other hidden connections might still be out there? Let us know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching, and until next time,